Oh, well, listen, we're talking all things money. And when it comes to money, having the skill to make smart money choices, it isn't something that just happens. It needs to be taught. And a lot of us don't get taught that. And it also needs to be learned and it needs to be practiced. Now, earlier this week, during our Money Matters chat, we asked you if you've started teaching your children about money and how you're going about it. Well, we have Chad Simon in studio. You've got a teenager who just turned 13.
She did, yeah.
Summer.
Yes.
How did you approach the whole teaching her about money?
I think the way we approach it is kind of looking at some of the things maybe we didn't learn at that age and just try and give her as much information about saving and budgeting. And so, for example, when it's school holidays, I would give her some money and say, okay, this is how much you have to work with for this period. And as she gets older, I start to see how she wants to buy something that she would have asked me for.
Okay.
Dad, can you buy me this thing? Now I'd be like, okay, but you can use the money I gave you. And then she's like, I don't think I need this thing.
Okay.
So understanding wants versus needs and also how to make money last over a long period of time. And I think with me being in entertainment all the years, you know, you don't always get taught these things, especially in creative fields. Fortunately, I also have a brother who is quite in the business side of things, so he was always kind of there to guide as well. And we kind of share that with Summer, man. So, yeah, I think she's on the right track. Yeah.
That is amazing. Yeah. So, obviously, I'm one of three, so I was right in the middle. But my brother was the saver, my sister was the spender.
Yeah.
How are you finding your girl? Is she a saver or a spender or a bit of both?
I think she's a bit of both. To be honest, she also enjoys the moment, and she knows that, you know, a moment is important if you just embrace it. So if there's something she really wants, she'll get it. But she has become a lot more conscious about money. So before, if let's say we went to go get some clothing for her, I'd say, okay, cool, here's this thing and this thing. She'll say, but Dad, you can only give me one. I don't need both. So I think she's maturing now at the age of 13 when it comes to money. But she certainly does enjoy a good time as well.
Oh, yeah. Amazing. Well, listen, we asked you at home to also join in on the conversation. So, Chad, we're going to look at some of the comments that came through. Shireen says, we do teach our daughter to spend money wisely, especially because everything is expensive. So that if she has her own family one day, she will know how to work with her finances, which I think is a very great life skill to teach your daughter and your son.
Yeah.
Then Amanda says, I'm opening an account for my son. I informed him and trust that it all will be well. How amazing is that? Well, thank you for joining in on the conversation. Chad, it was great to hear about how you approached money matters with your daughter. And as a parent, establishing healthy financial habits and creating a positive attitude towards money from a young age will only help them make better money choices in the long run. And if your kids are ready to open a bank account, NEDBANK's family banking platform gives families an opportunity to organize their finances in a way that unlocks bigger and better savings, including 50% off monthly fees for your spouse if they join too. Now, to find out more details, visit their website, nedbank.co.za.
You must be wondering how I got here, man. Enjoying Bomadi sushi, got you fucking knife over bubbles of sparkling water. But I didn't know the changes, Joe. Because I chose NEDBANK, the bank that gives you discount upon discount in this country. I call it a bank with benefits, eh? Yeah. Value guaranteed.
Seriously?
Seriously.